Okay, hubby bubby, give me a kiss.
You give me a... Why are they all dressed like you? Because they're my sons. Wow. I'm the creator. Oh, I'm the creator, lover.
The person you are seeing on the screen right now is none other than Dkane, a controversial TikTok creator whose vile and sickening actions have brought about his own downfall. Now, if you don't know him, Dkane is known for doing some of the most disgraceful, disturbing, and downright disgusting things on the internet. Dkane, where do we even begin with this guy? On the surface, he's just your average 20-something-year-old trying to make a name for himself online. But once you peel back the layers, what you find is a mess of controversies, delusions, and downright disturbing behavior. He's claimed to be part of a gang, thrown around wild stories to boost his street cred, and most troubling of all, he's been called out for being a predator. According to an interview given by his ex-girlfriend, Dkane dated her when she was only 16.
Is Dkane's ex, the famous Dkane, Mr. Confuzzled. So let's start with I always like to start with the bright things, the happy things. How did you guys meet, you and Mr. Dkane, if you don't mind me asking?
We met through mutual friends, and then we just kind of vibed.
He also cheated on her with a bunch of teenage girls. It's the kind of behavior that leaves you questioning if he's intentionally trying to become the internet's next big train wreck, or if he's just completely oblivious to how bad he looks. Either way, Dkane has managed to carve out a space for himself in the realm of infamy, and today we're going to dive headfirst into his chaotic world. In today's video, we'll tell you everything you need to know about TikTok's worst wannabe gangster, Dkane. Dkane has some 1.7 million followers on TikTok, and his account is filled with a lot of cringe content like this. Well, you get the idea. But his content is surely not the reason for his fame. It's actually all the drama surrounding him. For starters, he claims to be a lot of things that he is clearly not. His entire life story is basically a tutorial on how to lie and get caught. Dkane here is also known as Hosea or Mr. Confuzzled. This is because he's always confused about the details of his life. To be fair, there is very little known about his early life, but according to him, he was born in El Salvador. However, his grandparents and ex-girlfriend claimed that he was born in Mexico and lived most of his life in Texas around the San Antonio area.
He's a Salvadorian, by the way. That's a lie. He's Hispanic.
What is he?
He's from Guatemala. He's not Salvadorian.
What?
That third
What is he?
It's fake. He's Hispanic. He's Mexican.
Damn, people thought from Guatemala too.
His own grandpa snitched him out to me. I was like, yeah, he's Salvadorian. Like, where he comes, that's where he comes from. And he looks at me and he goes, no, he's not. Yeah. Cause really, also, he didn't pay his own bond. His grandma did. Oh, and that white car, it's his grandma's. Oh, and he doesn't live by himself. He lives with his grandma. You're welcome.
Was he always talking like that with you? Like he was always confuzzled and he was really sparkly?
Actually, one time he actually had slipped up. He had said, I was like spaghetti, and he said spaghetti, and he looks at me and he goes, oh, spaghetti and meatballs. Like, bro, you're not. No.
And this is just the beginning of his lies. By looking at Dkane, you can see that he is trying to mimic a persona. As we go deeper into the video, all of his lies will start making sense, including this one about his birth roots. However, we will rewind a little bit for now and talk about Dkane's rise to fame. We don't know for sure when he started making videos, but if you scroll all the way back on his TikTok, the very first video on the account was uploaded on September 16th, 2023. Now, if you're even a little bit curious to see this video, think again, because you will definitely regret it.
My tip creaming right now, my tip sticky. Tip real sticky and moist. I'm playing with it a little bit.
Like this video, there are a bunch of other thirst trap videos on his account that aren't only cringe, but also make no sense at all.
Stab it.
But as absurd as it sounds, this kind of content seemed to fuel Dkane's early internet fame. Cringy thirst traps, questionable antics, and over-the-top bravado were enough to catch people's attention at first. However, things started to spiral quickly as Dkane developed a warped perception of himself, thinking he was someone much bigger, more dangerous, and more influential than he actually was. If you've spent any time on his social media, you'll know that Dkane's entire online persona is built on a lie, the claim that he's part of a gang, and he's gone to ridiculous lengths to sell this fantasy. Case in point, the unnecessary number of tattoos he's covered himself with, including the infamous 13 inked prominently on his forehead.
What does your tattoos mean, bro? Like on your face?
Yeah, I got a cross right here. It's a cover up actually.
Oh, that's a cover up for something else?
I had a little cross under here and it looked wonky. Like I went to some dude that
You went to your homie's basement?
you could say that. I just put a cross there because, you know what I'm saying, I had a cross already and I knew I wanted a cross. That's why I got a cross there in the first place. This
what that mean?
Korean on the side of my face, it say bless in Korean.
Oh, say bless?
Yeah.
You got the essay too.
Oh yeah, I got essay right here.
But that's just San Antonio, right?
San Antonio, yeah. I got murder right here. That's a murder block, Marbach on the west, where I'm from. I got a spider web on this side. That's just for to fill that piece in. I needed something to fill in right there, so I got a spider web right there.
Oh, you got this one too.
Oh yeah, I got this shit over my eyebrow.
Wait, what that say? It's like is that J-A something? I can't even tell. But...
it means. I mean, really, it means just always remember.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Like what do you say? An acronym?
Oh, okay. So it's jar. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's like just always remember to go down the right path and, like, you know what I'm saying, chase the bag, do the right thing in life.
Yeah.
Just keep leveling up in life.
And then you got the 13 too.
Yeah, I got the 13. I got. I don't know. A lot of people always point out down and they be like, you need to remove down. I got a big ass 13 on the back of my neck too.
Oh, you got a big ass one?
So if you looking, you know,
oh,
you see me walking from the front, you're gonna see the 13. You see me walking from the back, you're gonna see the 13. Like it's.
Not a lot of people know this, but this is a reference to something very disturbing and downright criminal. At first glance, you might dismiss it as another desperate attempt to look edgy, but there's a much darker meaning behind this tattoo. Dkane got this number tatted to symbolize his involvement with a gang called Mara Salvatrucha, also known as MS-13. For those unfamiliar, a quick Google search will tell you that MS-13 is an international gang that originated in Los Angeles during the 1980s. It was initially formed by Salvadoran immigrants seeking protection, but over the decades, it has morphed into something far more sinister. Following the Salvadoran Civil War in 1992, many members were deported to El Salvador, allowing the gang to spread its influence across North and South America. Today, MS-13 is infamous for its involvement in drug trafficking, human smuggling, extortion, and brutal acts of violence. You would think that lying about being in a violent gang with such a bloody history is bad enough, but no. This was not even the beginning of bad for Mr. Confuzzled, because things are about to get way more disgusting and irritating with him. It's true that he initially found his niche in thirst traps, but he quickly shifted from his usual cringe TikTok videos and started going live. This is precisely when all the disgusting drama started coming forward. His live sessions were just unbearable. He would sit acting confuzzled as usual and talk very slow. He also started making mukbang videos during this time. In one particular video, he's eating Wingstop and seems unable to close his mouth.
I need all the chicken.
A user on Reddit said he literally just gets on live, eats, talks slow ASF, and stares at the camera. Says a whole lot of nothing for someone who gets 20,000 views. The constant mouth noises he makes are so beyond disgusting, I cannot get through 2 minutes of his lives. He legit just eats chicken nuggets and smacks his lips. I have no clue why anyone watches. He's one of the few people online who truly annoy me because he's not funny, informative, or entertaining. And the haircut is embarrassing, sorry. Well, this pretty much sums up what the audience felt about this guy. But for whatever reason, they were still invested in all the annoying and disgusting things he would do after hopping on live. For instance, just look at this video.
Hey, that's how you want me to finish you off? Oh, did y'all see that when he stood up? Turn around, turn around. Yo, why are you staring into the camera like that? You weird.
There's another video of him where he's acting completely deranged and idiotic at Wingstop restaurant when a worker informed him that his order might take more time. Imagine just working your shift and having to deal with customers like Dkane here. But that was just the beginning of controversies for Dkane. People were quick to notice that he wasn't only a fake gangster, but also a huge copycat. Dkane was accused of copying another creator known as Ricky, who has a TikTok account called MurdaRicky1. Ricky has 2.3 million followers on TikTok, and you can see clearly that he looks very much like Dkane. It could be because they have the same haircut and the same face and neck tattoos. However, in our opinion, Ricky's content is obviously way better than Dkane's. At the same time, we can see why people are accusing Dkane of copying this guy. All of the accusations and controversies eventually caught the attention of someone who would inadvertently shape the trajectory of Dkane's online career, a well-known TikTok creator by the name of Lolcow. Whether intentionally or not, Lolcow played a significant role in amplifying Dkane's visibility. Lolcow, better known by his TikTok handle Lolcow Gone Brazy, is no stranger to the TikTok scene. With nearly 1 million followers, he's built his platform on a mix of roasting videos, reactions, and the occasional confrontational live streams. His content often walks the fine line between comedy and direct callouts, making him the perfect foil for someone like Dkane.
Bro, I literally want to carry Dkane like this, like a little baby, with his head on my shoulder, and I want to take him to Disneyland.
No, he's gonna let Chris do that before you, bro.
No, imagine pushing him on the stroller and then giving him the bottle, like, what do you want? Oh, what does baby want?
Hey, Edwin, does that sound familiar?
And I'll be like, do you want to go on this ride? What baby wants to go on this ride? He's gonna be like, cool, dada. Be quiet. Right there in the stroller wheel. Go to sleep.
What? You said right there in the stroller wheel.
And then he's gonna be like, what? Oh, go to sleep. And that's it. Put him to sleep. Over with.
Damn, hey Lalo, you got another piece?
Hell yeah. I don't wear it though, bro, because this one ain't cheap. If I lose it anywhere, I'm finna be mad.
Yeah, say thank you to all your peoples in your chat right now for that chain.
Or should I say thank you to OF? Which one you want me to say thank you to?
I'll thank you for my people for everything.
Yeah, so do I. Dkane don't thank nobody for nothing.
Exactly.
Knowing these people pay your rent, these people get your haircuts, these people pay your phones. Bro, be a man and say thank you.
You say thank you.
Everybody, if he doesn't say thank you in the next 3 minutes.
Hey Lalo, don't me and you always appreciate everybody?
Literally, if he don't say thank you in the next 3 minutes, everybody cancel Dkane.
They got you that chain.
Say thank you.
Say thank you. But you
already did. Hey, all my chat. What I tell you guys every day. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys for everything. Without you guys, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Everything is possible because of you guys chat, like, you know, hard work, dedication, all that stuff. Thank you.
I appreciate everybody that supports me. Y'all changed my life. I love even all the haters. I love everybody. Y'all changed my life.
That's the good boy. I made you say thank you to them.
Nobody said that because
I hope somebody screen recorded that. I made him say thank you to you guys.
I made you say thank you.
Two chains.
Your chains don't hit harder than mine, little bro.
I made him say thank you to you guys. Chat, who runs this app? Y'all know what it is.
Hey.
When Lolcow came across Dkane's antics, he claimed his intention was to help him. Whether that meant calling him out for his lies, exposing his troubling behavior, or supposedly guiding him toward the right path. But here's the twist. In the process of holding Dkane accountable, Lolcow gave him a much larger platform. The dynamic between the two was explosive. Dkane started appearing in Lolco's live streams, where Lolco confronted him over his absurd claims, ridiculous tattoos, and outlandish lies. These lives were often tense, sometimes hilarious, and always chaotic, drawing in thousands of viewers eager to watch the drama unfold.
Which, hey, I guess intentionally or unintentionally, he is reaching a whole new audience with his ASMR style eating.
And while Lolco might have thought he was exposing Dkane for what he really is, these interactions only served to bring Dkane more attention. The visibility he gained from these confrontations allowed him to weasel his way further into the TikTok limelight, carving out a niche for himself as a delusional, controversy-ridden figure that people couldn't stop watching. In a way, the Lolcow Dkane saga became a prime example of how internet clout works in mysterious and often frustrating ways. Dkane managed to leverage the drama for his own gain, proving that even sometimes bad publicity can serve as fuel for a social media career. However, in our opinion, Lolcow is just as deranged and hypocritical as Dkane. We mean, just look at this guy. One glance at his TikTok account, and you'll know that he has made it his personal agenda to call certain creators out, and then hop on live with them to bully and force a reaction out of them. We mean, the guy evidently hates influencers. But coming back to the point, Lolcow would invite Dkane to these wild live sessions where a group of people would just mock and bully him. But despite this, Dkane would still appear in these lives, and there was only one reason why. All of this drama was actually growing his audience and making him more popular. You can see how Lolcow and his friends would go on and keep mocking Dkane while he's just sitting there silently, all confuzzled.
Bro, I literally want to carry Dkane like this, like a little baby, when it's on my shoulder, and I want to take him to Disneyland.
No, he's gonna let Chris do that before you, bro.
No, imagine pushing him on a stroller and then giving him the bottle, like, what do you want? Oh, what does baby want?
Hey, Edwin, does that sound familiar?
And I'll be like, do you want to go on this ride? What baby wants to go on this ride? He's gonna be like, cool, dad. Be quiet. Right there in the stroller wheel. Go to sleep.
What? You said right there in the stroller wheel.
And then he's gonna be like, what? Oh, go to sleep. And that's it. Put him to sleep. Over with.
Yeah. Damn, hey Lolcow, you got another piece?
Hell yeah. I don't wear it though, bro, because this one ain't cheap. If I lose it anywhere, I'm finna be mad.
Yeah, say thank you to all your peoples in your chat right now for that chain.
Or should I say thank you to OF? Which one you want me to say thank you to?
I thank you for my people for everything.
Yeah, so do I. Dkane don't thank nobody for nothing.
Exactly.
Knowing these people pay your rent, these people get your haircuts, these people pay your phones. Bro, be a man and say thank you.
You say thank you.
Everybody, if he doesn't say thank you in the next 3 minutes.
Hey Lolcow, don't me and you always appreciate everybody.
Literally, if he don't say thank you in the next 3 minutes, everybody cancel Dkane.
They got you that chain.
Say thank you.
Say thank you. But you
already did. Hey, all my chat. What I tell you guys every day. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys for everything. Without you guys, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Everything is possible because of you guys chat, like, hard work, dedication, all that stuff. Just say thank you.
I appreciate everybody that supports me. Y'all changed my life. I love even all the haters. I love everybody. Y'all changed my life.
That's the good boy. I made you say thank you to them.
Nobody said that because.
Hey, I hope somebody screen recorded that. I made him say thank you to you guys.
I made you say thank you. I made you say thank you. Your chains don't hit harder than mine, little bro.
I made him say thank you to you guys. Chat, who runs this app? Y'all know what it is.
And these are just a few examples of Lolcow and the company mocking Dkane on live. There are tons of videos online floating about where Lolcow is making fun of Dkane for something extremely random. And to be honest, it is quite hilarious for the audience to see. For instance, this completely random stream in which Lolcow makes fun of Dkane's eyebrows.
Drawer of caterpillars. He's like, let me throw these on today.
That was caterpillars?
Bro, what is caterpillars?
That's what you keep saying.
It's a caterpillar, bro, not caterpillars.
The same. I don't say certain things how you say them. Say McDonald.
Look at him, McDonald. It's McDonald's, bro, not McDonald.
Do you see the pattern here? Time and time again, Dkane would show up on Lalo's live streams fully knowing he was walking into a lion's den of insults and mockery. And yet he kept coming back for more. Why? Because to Dkane, the attention, no matter how humiliating, was worth it. He thrived on the spotlight, even if it came at the cost of his dignity. And let's be real, it paid off for him in terms of numbers. During his collaborations with Lalo, Dkane's following skyrocketed. He raked in a jaw-dropping 1.7 million followers during that time alone, proving that even bad press can sometimes be good press when it comes to internet fame. But to be fair, we did get some of the most iconic Dkane moments from these live streams. For instance, this video of Dkane asking Lalo what he should be smelling like right now, whipping out 2 sample bottles of perfume and showing it off.
Y'all let me know.
Ain't no way bro could only afford samples. Samples. Hey, bro, trying to say it all confident. Let me know what I should smell like. They're samples.
No way.
Or this video where Lalo makes fun of him for saying that he feels pretty, like he's put on high heels.
Pretty tonight, might put on some high heels. That's how pretty I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Another hilariously random thing that we've noticed about Dkane is people's obsession with his mustache and eyebrows. People think that his mustache is fake.
Bro, you guys ever went to the store chat like Party City and they sell this little fake mustache, right? That you could cut in half? Why did his eyebrows remind me of that? It looks like he just cut the little mustache and just stuck them on.
In most of these live streams, Lalo has other people with him, mainly 2 guys called Edwin and Arad. In one iconic live stream, both of them dressed up like Dkane and tried to mock him.
Shit. It's a loser. I know,
Overall, even though Dkane was racking up a decent amount of views, it became increasingly difficult for anyone to take his so-called gangster persona seriously. The cracks in his facade were glaringly obvious, and it didn't take a detective to figure out that all his wild claims about being a dangerous criminal were nothing more than smoke and mirrors. The more Dkane tried to convince people he was some sort of hardened gangster, the more absurd and laughable his antics became. Viewers quickly caught on to the fact that he wasn't the menacing figure he so desperately wanted them to believe he was. Instead, he came across as a caricature, a wannabe thug whose tough talk didn't hold up under the slightest scrutiny.
You don't know my backstory, kid.
You don't know my backstory.
Bro, Chris knows the back pretty well, but he was don't act like we're in a movie right now and you know my origin story.
You knew my origins. Oh, hell no. Hey, so you don't speak Spanish?
A prime example of this was during one of his infamous live streams with Lalo. In the stream, Dkane attempted to double down on his imaginary criminal backstory, telling Lalo he had no idea about his real past. With a straight face, he acted as if he'd lived through some gritty, dangerous life, one that he refused to elaborate on but insisted made him who he is today. Claiming that he's part of a violent gang like MS-13 wasn't something light, especially given their bloody history. It's said that you have to take someone's life to even enter the gang. So making a claim like this definitely means something. And with a claim like this comes people who would challenge it. And the exact same thing happened to Dkane in an incident in a mall involving a stolen chain. Apparently, he was in a mall taking pictures with fans when a supposed fan who was much taller and bigger than him cornered him and stole his chain. Here is the video of the entire interaction, which was caught on camera, and that too from different perspectives. Now, for someone who claims to be as dangerous and criminally inclined as Dkane does, this incident should have been the perfect moment for him to prove his so-called gangster status. You'd expect him to retaliate or at least stand his ground, especially after being blatantly robbed in broad daylight. But no, Dkane didn't lift a finger. In fact, he looked quite scared. The irony of the situation was not lost on anyone. Here was a guy who constantly bragged about being tough, fearless, and connected to dangerous gangs. Yet, when it came down to an actual confrontation, he chose to do absolutely nothing. Unsurprisingly, this became yet another nail in the coffin of his crumbling persona. To make matters even more absurd, Dkane later went on social media to recall the incident in detail, explaining what happened at the mall. But instead of salvaging his image, his explanation only made things worse, as viewers couldn't help but mock the blatant contradiction in his words and actions.
Now, next thing you know, this dude comes up to me, the dude that y'all see in the video. The dude that y'all see in the video comes up to me, and he's like, yo, are you Dkane? Can I get a picture? I'm like, yeah, for sure, come on, let's get it. And then out of nowhere, he says something that's like really weird, and he says, hey, but can we take the picture over there, like all the way in the back, like all the way over there, like can we take the picture over there? Like, I like how it looks over there. And I look over there and I'm like, there's nobody over there. Like, I'm talking to myself in my head. I look over there and I'm like, bro, there's nobody over there. Why would he want to, like, bro's being weird right now. He's on some weird type of timing. But then I'm like, no, we could just take it right here. It's all good. Let's just take it right here. And then he's like, bro, please, bro, let's go take it over there. I like to take my pictures over there. It looks real nice by the flowers and all that. I like to take my pictures over there. Can we take it over there? And I was like, no, bro, let's just take it right here. Let's just take it right here. Because I had everybody like taking pictures like right here. So, and bro was being weird. So I was just like, yeah, let's take it right here. And then he was just like, please, bro, let's just go over there, please, bro. And I'm like, nah, bro, let's just take it right here. And he's talking to his homie. It was two dudes. It was two dudes. It was two dudes. So then he turns around and he looks at his homie. And I don't know what they said to each other. I wasn't really paying him like much attention. But then he turns around and he's facing me. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all, we dabbed each other up. Like, when he came up to me and he was like, hey, can I get a picture? We dabbed each other up. This whole time that we're talking, when he's telling me, yo, can we go over here and take the picture over there? We're still like holding each other's hands. Cause like, I don't know. Like, when I dabbed him up, like, he never let go. So I was just like, oh, okay, we chilling. And like, while like the entire time we're talking, we're just like, we're still dabbing each other up. So anyways, when I kept telling him, no, we're not gonna take the picture over there. Let's see, there was a whole group surrounding us. There was a whole group, like everybody was surrounding us. Cause I was taking pictures with everybody in the mall. Like, everybody in the mall, I was taking pictures with everybody. And he interrupted that. And so the group that was around us, like, it was causing a big scene. But yeah, so I push his hand off, like I get his hand off of me. And then he keeps yapping. He's yapping. I don't know. I kind of forgot what he was yapping about. But I kind of forgot what he was yapping about, to be honest. And then I was just like, but in the video, if y'all seen the video, in the video, I seen some people say, I saw some comments. Some people were saying in the video that I look scared. Let me tell y'all a little something. I'm on house arrest. I have a full 24-hour GPS monitor. And I'm facing 4 charges right now. So if I even push this kid and lay my hands on him, like, bro, if I even push this kid and he calls 12 on me, it's wraps. I'm literally done. I'm already facing 4 charges, like 4 very serious charges. If I even push this kid and he calls 12, I'm done. Like, it's wraps. So that's why in the video, it seemed like, I guess I was scared. But like, when in the video, when did you see me run away from this kid? The only time I was running was when I was running after him when he ran away from us. But anyways, yeah, that's why in the video it seemed like I was like scared. But I wasn't scared. I was just like, I was just like talking to myself in my head. I'm like, bro, do I pop off on this kid? Because I know if I pop off on this kid, like, and he calls 12, I'm literally done. Like, it's raps. So I was just talking to myself in my head, and I'm like, bro, I'm getting annoyed right now. So that's why in the video, how I'm talking, I guess you could say it seems like I'm scared, but at that point, like in that moment, I was just annoyed. I was like, bro, stop talking to me. Like, and I'm just like in my head, I'm like, bro, stop talking to me, bro. Like, if you're gonna do something, do it, but if not, move on, bro. Like, I'm taking pictures with everybody and you interrupted.
Dkane said that although he looked scared in the video, he was actually not. In his version of events, he claimed that his calm reaction was a calculated decision. He explained that he was already facing 4 very serious charges at the time and didn't want to escalate the situation further. According to him, the last thing he needed was for the kid, yes, that's what he called the person who robbed him, to call the cops and drag him into even more trouble. Despite his efforts to justify his actions, the internet wasn't buying it. People were not about to let this go so easily, especially Lolcow, who's been trying for a while to expose Dkane and would never miss an opportunity to humiliate him. So, when people started asking Dkane why he didn't do anything, he said it was because he had an ankle monitor on. This seemed like a very feeble excuse. Someone who is part of a violent gang is not really afraid to go to jail. So, all in all, this incident really didn't help in improving Dkane's reputation. In fact, it was a clear indication that Dkane was not really who he claimed to be. He was just a liar who wanted to assert his dominance by saying that he belonged to a gang.
I know you're not asking me about what happened at the mall.
What was that about?
I literally just explained the whole story.
Thank you for the galaxy. Hey, were they all like versus you, or you had some homies with you?
Nah, it was me. It was 5 of us and 2 of them.
Thank you for the galaxy. Fool, why didn't your homies do nothing?
We literally did. We literally chased them out the mall and made them get my chain back.
Oh yeah, that's good. Thank you for the galaxy. Yeah, I seen that. I'm like, bro, no way. I thought it was everyone versus you, fool.
2 seconds. There.
I don't need to call anybody. You gonna give me my shit or not?
Call security. Go ahead, call
Are you gonna give me my
now? Make it call security. Call security.
Why did you keep talking, bro? Do something already.
Why do you keep approaching? I'm giving you a reason.
Nigga, I'm on ankle monitor. Nobody see you.
As more people began questioning him about the incident, Dkane felt the pressure and decided to double down with yet another story. This time he claimed that he actually chased the guy down and got his chain back. According to him, he didn't just stand there in fear but took swift action to reclaim what was his. He tried to paint himself as the hero of the situation, conveniently leaving out the part where he was visibly frozen during the robbery. Despite this bold new claim, there was no evidence to back it up, and most people saw it for what it was, an attempt to save face and rebuild his fragile gangster image.
That's the kid that got his chain snatched.
But I did it. It's right here.
Come on.
It's right here. Hey,
Where's the other chain at? Where's the other chain?
Hey, Lalo, he chose his reputation instead of being locked up.
Nah, hell no, nah. You gotta stand your ground. You gotta stand 10 toes.
Y'all listen to me. Why would I throw my life away for everything good that I have going on?
You're not gonna throw your life away. You're gonna go do one night. At least you show love.
No, I'm not. I'm facing full open cases right now. If I even touch that kid, I'm going, like, they're not giving me no bond.
Go get your chain, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Go get your chain. Have the little homies have you running out of there like monsters.
Yo, that kid has nothing to lose. I have everything to lose.
The only thing you got to lose is
everybody spam W's in my chat. Stop with that. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Ain't no way.
Dkane stayed with the excuse that he was wearing an ankle monitor and that one mistake would land him 80 years in prison. He explained all of this to Lolcow during a live stream, and honestly, the way this guy does math is just insane.
20 years each.
I have 4 open charges. 1 open charge, 2 open charge, 3 open charge, 4 open charge.
4 charges?
One of these, hold on. All 4 of my,
does that make you cool?
One of those charges is 1 to 20 years. So 20, 40, 60, no, 20, 40, 60, 80 years. Do the math on that.
If we talk about Lolcow's role during the incident, it gets a little bit confusing. By this time, it was evident that Lolcow and Dkane formed some sort of weird, toxic bond where Lolcow was trying to act as a father figure for Dkane. At the same time, whenever something happened, he would turn on Dkane and milk the situation to get some content out of it. So when the mall incident happened, Lolcow was jabbing at him and making fun of him, but on the other hand, he was also trying to motivate him in a very mocking way. At one point, Dkane found himself face to face with a real gang member, and it quickly became apparent.
Hey, but I'ma always love you, and I love you, son. Huh? When you finna come visit your dad in Idaho, you know, try not to stay too far from me, little bro. You know I love you, son. You know I love your mother. I love everybody. Hey, son, just check up on me a little more. You know your dad's getting old. Nah, I love you though. I see you doing your thing on the internet. I hear a word around town, everybody talking about you. Do your thing, son. Make me rich like you said you was gonna do one day. I'm just playing, son. Hey, but I love you. Take care of yourself. It's your father. Bye. Nah, you know that hurt you in the heart because you're never gonna hear that for real.
Just how much he was trying to avoid the truth. The entire situation was almost comical as he awkwardly laughed and deflected every question thrown at him. His desperate attempts to avoid confrontation only made him look more ridiculous, especially considering he had spent so much time building an image as a tough, gang-affiliated individual. The whole interaction was cringeworthy, showing just how far he'd go to maintain his fabricated persona, even if it meant running from the truth. We mean, just look at this.
Where you from? Why you asking where I'm from? Hey, where you from? What gang? Where at? What city?
I'm from Salvador.
You're from El Salvador?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. What gang are you from?
We're not doing this on TikTok.
Man, dog, Ben,
We're not doing this on TikTok.
I'm from King Chapel Right 13, Bowen Park. Where are you from?
I'm a good boy.
You're gay.
But if you think everything up to this point has been bad, you're not ready for what comes next. Dkane's entire persona was shattered when he was exposed by his ex-girlfriend for not just cheating, but for engaging in conversations with minors. This shocking revelation came to light through a TikTok creator named Poncho Does It Better, who conducted an interview with Dkane's so-called baby mama. And let us tell you, the things that came into the limelight during that interview were on a whole different level of disturbing.
Let's start with like the beautiful things in life and like, you know, how did you guys even meet? Let's start there before we start with the ugly stuff.
Oh, okay. We met on Instagram. That's
Okay.
really what we met.
Who shot the shot first?
Me. Of course.
You shot the shot?
Yes. Very much.
Okay. And so let's start here. Dkane is how old by chance?
23.
Okay, Mr. Confuzzled 23. And then by chance, how old are you looking at right now?
Y'all, let's just put it like 17. 17? About to be 18? Okay.
Damn. Okay. So let me say this, because some girls sometimes like to lie. So was Mr. Confuzzled about your age? Or
No, that was never. People keep saying that. No, literally, I literally asked him how old he was, and he was like, "Go look at my famous birthday." So I did, and then it said 20. I was like, "You're 20." Oh, I was like, "Oh, I'm 16." He was like, "Okay, that doesn't matter. As long as we don't tell anybody, you're gonna be an adult anyway." So I think that's what he said.
So in other words, he pre-ordered you.
Sure. Sure.
Damn. Okay. So then, how did this? So you started dating him, whatever the case is, and then when did it start turning ugly? Like, how did you guys? Are you the one that allegedly was pregnant by him?
Yes, actually.
So you were embarazada by him.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, if you don't mind me asking, let's get serious here. If you don't mind me asking, what ended up happening?
How do I put it? He's psycho. He's a midget that's psycho. He beats not only on females, he beats on his grandparents actually too. His grandma.
The abuelitos?
Yeah, those charges, he says, "Oh, look at my charges." 2 of those charges are from his grandma and his grandpa for stabbing them. Okay? Y'all know.
Wait, what? Why did he stab the abuelitos? What did they do?
All we know is that they were drunk or something like that. It's on his records or something.
Dang, so is that why he has the ankle monitor? Is that for that reason, or is there another reason?
That's actually a reason. That's another reason. It's because that's also one of the reasons. But he, his ex-girlfriend, the one that's on his Twitter, something, she had kicked him out one day, and he went outside. I don't even believe it's true. He went outside. He thought this girl was her, but he just said he got kicked out by her. He thought it was her, and then that's when he was trying to talk to her. Sorry guys, he was trying to talk to her, and then she was like something with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend came out of nowhere with the bat, and Dkane pulled out a knife and stabbed the guy in the school. And that black guy wasn't because he got in a fight or anything. It's because he got hit with a metal bat in the back of the head.
Damn. Wait, so I have to. Well, I'll ask this at the end. But okay, so then he was abusive to you allegedly on this account.
Yes, it got bad. It got bad, but it wasn't like, oh, I was letting him beat me. I was also, you know, being defensive.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna let no man beat me.
Yeah.
But yes, it got to the point where we got in this one big argument, and he got mad. He actually broke my pink phone. The pink phone that his whole audio thingy, he broke that. 2, he because he got caught cheating. And then 2, we got in this big argument. I literally pushed him not too hard. Like, bro, you're a midget. You can go flying, but I didn't push him that hard.
Yeah.
Turn around, I'm standing up by the couch, and he turns around, he looks at me, and then he literally slaps me so hard he starts laughing. And
damn. Like we're talking about
yes, like one of those competitive slaps.
Okay.
And he laughs.
So in this interview, she didn't only reveal the 4 very serious charges that he was facing, but she also told Poncho that she was only 16 when she and Dkane started dating. And to make matters worse, she said that she mentioned to Dkane that she was not of age. However, his response to this was that it didn't matter and she would become 18 eventually. Keep in mind that this 16-year-old girl was the one who Dkane would call his baby mama. In addition to this, she also said that Dkane had assaulted his grandparents and tried to stab his grandfather. She also went into detail about Dkane's 4 criminal charges, which were serious enough to require him to wear an ankle monitor. One of the charges involved a disturbing incident where he assaulted his own grandparents, showcasing a complete lack of boundaries and respect. Another charge was tied to a violent altercation with his ex-girlfriend's boyfriend, adding to his long list of reckless and aggressive behavior. But this is not it, because she also admitted that Dkane was abusive to her. On top of that, he was also cheating on her with girls even younger than she was. According to her, he was asking underage girls to send him their feet pictures and whatnot. But Dkane, it seems like, had a different take on the story. Just listen for yourself.
After I seen that she did that, I went downstairs. That's how the argument started. I went downstairs and I called up a homegirl from the past, and we was just vibing, like talking. And she came downstairs and she was like hitting me and like telling me to get off the phone. And
wait, she put your hands on you? She put her hands on you?
bro, yes, she always puts her hands on me. Let me see if I can show the live.
I would do. He's 5'3". Ooh, I don't know if you can do that.
I don't even know if y'all can see the bruises, but that's not even like. I mean, yeah, she puts her hands on me, but I let her do it. Like, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause we always make up after, like, an argument. But anyway, so yeah, she found me downstairs. I was talking to the homegirl. She was hitting me, and and she was telling me to get off the phone. And then she went upstairs, this and that. And then that's how that whole argument started. And then I slept downstairs. And then she woke me up in the morning, and we was getting into an argument. But why do you call girls when if I get you mad, this and that, you don't need to. But like, bro, you literally I blocked her ex myself on her phone. You unblocked your ex and then went through it, like looked at his story and liked the like why would
she didn't tell you that she unblocked her ex? She just did that like behind your back?
Yeah, I found that out because when she got mad at me, I went through her phone because I was gonna text her ex to be like, hey, you still want her, like this and that. So I was gonna text her ex, But while I went on his page, that's when I found that out.
And let's not forget this crying video of Dkane. In one of his attempts to justify his actions, Dkane pulls up his sleeves and shows his audience a bruise, claiming that his ex-girlfriend was the one who attacked him. He portrayed himself as the victim in this situation, hoping to shift the narrative and gain sympathy from his followers. But the reality is far different from the story he tried to sell. The interview with his ex-girlfriend, conducted by the TikTok creator Poncho Does It Better, painted a completely different picture.
He's like, ah, ha, ha, like, you're funny, like, I could do it again, I wish I did it even harder. So from there, he was like, don't make me slap you. Like, anytime we got into an altercation, he'll be like, don't make me slap you how I did last time. So that's why he has those bruises on his, I don't know if he showed you on the live, because I know I saw that he showed it on the live. But he has bruises on his chest from me, from him choking. Y'all, he's put me in a headlock 3 or 4 times to the point I couldn't breathe. And I told him to let go. And he was like, are you done yet? Are you done yet? I was like, I'm done. Because he didn't want me to get his phone. That's why he did it.
Damn, so are you the one that he was crying for on TikTok Live?
Yes, I left him. And y'all see how he does that shit for clout, because now he has a girlfriend. But wasn't he just crying?
So then why is it, what was like the breaking point as to why you left Dkane?
Because he wanted to, this was my last argument with him. We had to argue every day. My last breaking point was I had to go downstairs after begging him to stop talking to girls. 2 little girls, younger than me, to stop texting them and asking them for feet pictures. Oh, I haven't got to that point yet. Hold on. Fellas, I woke up, went downstairs, and he's sleeping on the couch, and he's on the phone with a girl asleep while I'm upstairs sleeping after an argument. So yeah. Oh, and I went through his phone one day, and I'm going through the hidden. Why does bro have millions and millions and millions and millions? Not the same girl, different girls from like years ago too, on his hidden of girls' bottoms, chichis, feet. Yes, and on FaceTime with him and doing the dirt on FaceTime.
So I also heard that allegedly he's into patas, like he's into fungus, like with the feet.
What do you mean?
Like he has like what they call modern day foot fetish.
Oh.
Can you attest for that?
That's bad. Yes, that's really bad for him.
Yeah.
We talked about it a lot. Yeah, it was an everyday thing. He likes to suck. Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, also let's keep this serious. You might just be a little bit nervous here, but also, Mike. So you were saying that he cheated on you with other quinceañeras?
Yeah.
Other younger girls? Mm-hmm. Younger than you, basically, allegedly?
Like a year or 2. Mm-hmm. There's actually screenshots that I have when I was with him. I was laying next to him, and girls were arguing with me, and a freshman girl, that's a freshman.
Yeah.
That literally just became a freshman, and his 23-year-old ass was asking her for feet pictures.
These were some really serious allegations that were being thrown at him. And while there was no proof at the time of whether he cheated on her with other teens or not, one thing was evident, and it was that he dated a 16-year-old girl despite her telling him her real age. As the story unfolded, the audience was left questioning which side was telling the truth. Both parties had their version of events, but soon enough, the truth began to emerge. Poncho took matters into his own hands and conducted a revealing interview with none other than Dkane himself. Armed with irrefutable proof, Poncho confronted Dkane with screenshots and evidence that exposed his actions in full detail. He started off by asking Dkane about assaulting his grandparents and asking underage girls to send him feet pictures.
I don't text nobody.
No, let's clear that up. You asked a girl for some pata pics, and she was 61 backwards. She sent me the video where she clicked on your Instagram and matched up to you, Labra. So that's one girl. Aside from that, another girl sent me a message that you guys had text messaging, right? And you told her you were 71 backwards. She clicked on your number. I do have your number, let's not say. And it matches to your number. So that's another girl. There's a third girl. That was about a year ago. So even if they were 51 backwards, in 1 year, they don't turn 18, right? So that's some situations I do have on my page if you guys don't want to check that out. But aside from that, if you want to deny that, that's fine. What's the whole situation with your grandparents?
What about my grandparents?
That you hit them with some little bit of a cuchillo.
That's cap. My charges are public record.
Yeah, but you can easily manipulate them. Are you sure your ex was lying that you didn't hit him with...
You can't manipulate charges. They're on the county record.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
You're not gonna sit here and lie to the people. That's the one thing you're not gonna do.
No, I'm not lying. I have straight facts here. But
because I'm telling you, the amount of times I've been locked up, I know what I'm talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. The charges my charges are public record, and people know. A lot of people know my real name, so you can go look it up. My charges are public record, and I could call just like I was on live yesterday with Lalo and I called my grandma.
As the interview progressed, it became clear that Dkane's usual bravado and deflection tactics were no match for the hard evidence laid before him. Despite his feeble attempts to talk his way out of the situation, he was unable to deny the truth.
You showed her name, right? That's your ex's name?
I don't know what that is.
Right there? What does it say right there? And what does the date say right there?
What about it?
What about it? She's a high schooler, gang.
What about me saying that I stopped talking to her? Did you listen to what I said?
Next person. Let's continue right here. Next person, right? You calling this girl right here a wifey, right? She's 51 backwards. Oh, hold on. We'll go to Exhibit C.
Wait, go back to it. Go back to it. Go back to it.
Right here.
Go back to it.
Exhibit C.
Go back to it.
The white girl's doing it for me.
Yeah, where does she say her age in that? Where does she say her age?
61 backwards.
Where does she say her age? Where does she say her age?
Why are you asking a girl for
where does she say her age?
Listen, little bro. I'm answer.
And go back to the other screenshot too. Go back to the other one. Go back to the other one.
Why are you asking this girl for?
Go back to the other one.
You don't even know her age.
Go back to the other one.
Hold on, Exhibit D.
Go back to the other one.
That's your contact.
Go back to the other two.
All right, I'm 17. You said you're 17,
Go back to the other two. What does this prove?
You lied to a girl saying you're 71 backwards, lil' bro.
When did I lie? Where's the date in this? When did I lie?
That was a year ago, lil' bro. It matches your number.
That was a year ago? Where does it say the date?
I have the dates.
So, where's it at?
It's posted on my videos. Check out my recent videos, lil' bro.
It's not, because you would put it right here.
It's on my recent video. I can't post the whole screen recording of it.
Here.
It goes to your Instagram. It goes to your number. Everything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Now pull up the other two that you just showed them.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you. You can't win with people like you because you're just gonna keep arguing back and forth.
You're not gonna win me because none of those two first ones you showed. Where did they say their age?
So you just asked random girls without knowing their age for pata pics?
I looked at that one. Number one, that was a while ago. So the fact that somebody's screenshotting that from a while ago just shows
that April 24th. April 24th this year. April 24th this year.
I'm speaking. That just shows that they want clout. Number one. Number two, where in the screenshots that you just showed did they say their age? I literally hit them up from a while ago. They could have said, "Hey, I'm this." Where in those screenshots right now did they say their age? Answer me that question.
Okay, I'll answer that. Let me tell you how slow you are. In one of them, you have the same amount of Instagram followers, and it was April 24th. So how do you have 200,000 followers, bro, when it was from April, bro? You have like 200,000 followers.
How long have you been doing social media? You understand people can...
Are you saying they edited all the little quinceañeras edited the pictures?
Those first two, they didn't even say age. What are you talking about?
This was a turning point in Dkane's story. It wasn't just words or rumors anymore. The proof was undeniable. As Poncho held him accountable for his actions, the audience was finally given the clarity they had been waiting for. But the story of Dkane's disturbing behavior doesn't end there. After manipulating countless young girls and exploiting his influence on social media, Dkane somehow managed to find yet another victim. Enter Viv, his new baby mama. If you've been keeping up with the recent developments surrounding Dkane, you've likely heard of her.
What's going on with your mustache today?
I'm confuzzled.
Well, I am too.
Why are you confuzzled? I'm confuzzled.
It's the makeup is smeared. You smeared your makeup.
Well,
There and on the other side too.
What is she saying?
I'm just trying to help. It's usually on point. It usually looks really nice, but not tonight.
it's usually on point.
Yeah, like your mustache and your eyebrows.
Yeah.
She also appeared on Live with Dkane and Lollo. Let's just say it's the most immature and disgusting thing on the internet so far. This new relationship seemed to follow the same patterns of manipulation and exploitation that we've seen from Dkane before, but maybe this time it was more two-sided than before. Despite all the chaos and controversy surrounding him, he still managed to get into another weird relationship. This time, however, things would take an even darker turn. Viv's involvement with Dkane only added fuel to the fire, and the more people learned about her, the more they began to see how disgusting this guy was. His web of lies continued to expand, and it wasn't long before the truth about his latest manipulative actions came to light. The tale of Dkane's behavior, though already disturbing, was about to get even more twisted. Poncho interviewed Viv when a series of even more disgusting truths came to the limelight.
We met through mutual friends, and then we just kind of vibed.
Okay. So then, what made you like kind of fall in love with him? Was it like the hair, the tats? Like, what made you like him?
Yeah, actually, we started playing like 2K together on the game on Xbox. And
The basketball game?
Yeah, we just started talking, and he taught me how to play. And then we just kept talking, and then that's kind of where it came off.
Okay, so then let's start next with where did things start going left?
Honestly, the whole relationship was really good. I don't have anything like to complain about as far as him being a boyfriend. He did what he had to do.
Okay.
My birthday just passed. My 21st birthday just passed. I think like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And I just texted a girl on my birthday.
Oh, he was texting a girl on your birthday?
Yeah, basically he just told her like, "What do you want?"
Damn. Some people here. Do you have an Android by chance?
With me? No.
Okay.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Okay, there you go. It sounds better like that. It sounded like you were under the water, under the sea.
Oh, my bad.
There you go. You sound way better. Okay, I think it was just muffled a little bit. Okay, so he was texting a girl like, "What's the move?" kind of thing?
Yeah, and then like, I don't know, I just had like a gut feeling because I don't know where I was. We were at an Airbnb and I was upstairs and I just had a gut feeling, and so I went outside to see what he was doing, and then he like was hiding his phone from me, which he never does because I always had access to phones. So, and he had access to mine, so that wasn't an issue. So then I knew something was up, so I grabbed the other phone and then I looked through it and then I saw that text and I just threw the phone and I was like, "We're done." And then, that's basically what happened. And I left. And the next day was like my birthday, and then like the day. And then he went with my mom to go buy me that ring, the promise ring.
Yeah.
And then like he showed up to my family and we planned something, and I we talked it out or whatever. And I kind of let it go because it was just a text. Like whatever, And then we were fine. But then, like, I got a couple days past, we're good, and then I just get tired of going to the club every single day. Like, I work, I have a life. I don't want to go to the club every day and then, like, be tired.
You like going to the club every single day?
Like, he would go every weekend, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Damn, to get his ins on, huh?
Well, we would go together, but I mean, the past like couple times I had let him go by himself because I was like already getting tired of Burn House. And I had like vocalized it to him that I didn't want to go anymore and that was just getting boring to me.
Yeah.
So I just told him like, if you go by yourself again, I just don't think this is gonna work out. And I think yesterday we had got into an argument or whatever, and then I wanted to leave, and I told him like, "You know what, I'm done. I want to be single. You can go to the club, you can have fun, just live your life,
Yeah.
It's fine." And then he's like, "Are you sure?" 5 times he asked me, and I said yes. So then I just grabbed my stuff, and then let's just say I wasn't able to leave. Grandparents didn't allow me to leave either, and cops were involved, and it got bad. And yeah, it's just, I don't want to talk about it. It got kind of like, it just got bad.
Were those the same grandparents that he allegedly, that he allegedly...
Yeah, that's what they said, but that didn't happen. Like, he didn't do that.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, thank you so much, Crumble. Damn, okay. So would you say that he was controlling in a sense? Because that's what it kind of is giving off, that he was maybe somewhat controlling.
That's kind of what sparked the argument too, because like, I had a vape, like, you know, a pen, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And he didn't like that I was, he wouldn't let me like smoke or anything. And so he like found me vape, and then we started like kind of wrestling over that, and then I just got annoyed and I'm like, stop. With that, he was like getting ready for the club and I just did not want to go, and I'm like, just go, like, have fun, do you, like, I'm good. I was just tired already of repeating myself and saying like, I don't want you at the club by yourself, and I don't know, it's just not right.
Yeah.
So I just got tired, and then yeah, that's what sparked it, and it was just dumb. Like, it was dumb.
Viv wasted no time revealing the harsh truth about her relationship with Dkane during her interview. She exposed how Dkane had been cheating on her, and what made it even worse was that he did it on her birthday. The betrayal stung even more because, as she explained, she initially let it slide, convincing herself that it was just a text and not something worth fighting over. But as time went on, the cracks in their relationship started to show. The tipping point came when Viv couldn't ignore the controlling nature Dkane exhibited, constantly manipulating and trying to dominate her life. She also told Poncho that he didn't want to pay for her food. Honestly, if there's one good and likable thing about Dkane's story, it is Poncho and how he gets into the details.
I saw a video that came out too that allegedly there was some issues about food, that he didn't want to pay for your damn food. What was that about?
Dude, I was being a crybaby, okay, but I don't know, he just made, it wasn't about that. Like, that's what I was trying to explain to the people. I'm like, it's not about the food, it's about how, when I was like, how he told me, like, because I was ordering on the bed, and then I'm like, okay, like, you know, like, I need the car, you know?
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, I gotta pay for it, and I just felt like my heart sinking. I'm like, oh, like, okay, I shouldn't have asked, like, so then I just felt bad. That was it. I just felt bad. That's it.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the food. Like, I could buy my own food. I could buy food.
I feel that.
Maybe I was just being a crybaby, but it just reminded me.
I feel that. Okay. So then let me ask you this. Would you ever get back with him? And the only reason I'm asking is because he obviously got back, or might be with the old baby mama, and she told me she wouldn't get back with him. So would you get back with him?
On my mommy. On mommy, I'll never get back with Dkane. With Josiah. On mommy.
Wait, what's his real name?
Josiah?
Josiah. Interesting analysis. Okay. So Mr. Josiah then. So then there weren't any like red flags you saw in the beginning of the relationship that maybe caught your eye with Mr. Josiah?
Yes.
What would you say were some of the red flags?
Like over 100 girls making his phone.
And,
I'm a queen because I deleted all of them.
Shout out
my
to
girls. I got my girls.
Yeah, because some of them were. So were you aware about the whole quince? Okay, because I don't know if you were aware that he was hitting up a bunch of quinceañeras, that he was really into patas. Was he into patas with you?
Yes, he likes feet, but like, I didn't like the whole thing when you went on live with him and showed girls and stuff. He was just like, that's not even real. Like, that's not me. Like, it's not real. And I was just like, okay, like, you know.
But in your heart, you kind of had a feeling.
He was like, they weren't, they didn't say their age on there. Like, you can even see the other one, you can't tell it's me. And, you know, stuff like that. So I just was like, okay, you know what? Like, he's like, I'm not like that. And I was like, all right, you know, I took the benefit of the doubt, because that's the thing about me. Like, I don't judge people.
However, one thing that we can't quite wrap our heads around is the fact that how Dkane would constantly land himself in these new relationships.
I'm going to.
I mean, I said, would you? So.
Going to.
It's a yes or no question.
Going to.
So, yes.
100 times.
You want to have 100 kids with me?
As many as you want.
Many people believe that Dkane's new baby mamas were more interested in his clout than anything else. They started dating him, seemingly for the attention and exposure that came with being associated with someone as controversial as Dkane. As soon as they gained enough attention and followers, they would quickly move on, leaving Dkane behind. It seems like this is true for Viv too. A user actually commented on Poncho's video saying, for her to keep protecting him and keeping the details very minimal means she must have really cared for this foo. He fumbled. After this whole thing came out, Lolcow also tried to confront Dkane, but he didn't take anything seriously and deflected all of Lolcow's questions.
Hey, no wonder Dkane's always trying to be all freaky at the club, getting up on these like young girls. Nah, you're weird, Dkane, bro. I thought you were different, bro. I thought you was a real member on the guys.
I don't take him serious.
Like, you don't even be banging for the set, bro. Like you into these young girls. Ah, bro. You tripping. How are you gonna run up on your own grandparents and hit them up with a knife? How you gonna do that?
You want me to call them right now?
I mean, you can call them. Everything's changed now, probably. But I'm just saying, how you gonna run up on your own grandparents? No wonder you got assault charges.
Huh?
You is not no thug. You're not really from the century.
You want me to call them right now?
Well, I don't care who you call, bro. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about why you do all
stop
this.
Stop trying to act like you know when you don't know.
No. See, now you trying to say something because you know I got word around town.
What's the word around town?
Bro, when you hit that yard and you ran up on your grandparents, it's over with, bro. You need to pay attention to the bigger picture in life.
The way Dkane reacts whenever he's confronted is a massive red flag in itself. He often acts dismissive, casually eating food or pretending to be completely unbothered, as if the accusations are trivial. To him, it's not a big deal. But let's be real, talking to underage girls while being in his 20s is far from insignificant. It's predatory, plain and simple. His lack of remorse or accountability makes it all the more concerning. If this is how he behaves now, what's to stop him from continuing or even escalating this behavior in the future? The odds of him changing seem dangerously slim. But like we said, despite all of this, Dkane would constantly find himself in these relationships that were just downright disturbing and toxic. You must have guessed by now that this guy had his love life all over the place. And right now we're going to shed some light on another interesting drama involving a love triangle between him, Lolcow, and another girl called Cash Out. Yes, you heard that right.
I'm going to.
I mean, I said, would you? So.
Going to.
It's a yes or no question.
Going to.
So, yes.
100 times.
For those of you who don't know, Big Cash Out is actually Lolcow's ex-TikTok wifey. So Dkane basically stole her from Lolcow, causing a lot of petty fights between the three of them.
But, bro, look at me. I know out there's really some like, but bro, I'm not ugly, bro. I'm good looking. Like, my lips are all clean. I don't got like, I'm clean, but everything like, my attitude is clean, bro. Everything about me, bro, like my smile is undeniable. Like, if I hit you with one of these, bro, you gon' stop. I already know. Like, for all the girls, I already know. Or if I hit you with a... Nah, I'm just playing, but look. Oh.
So while Lolcow was busy streaming with Neon and putting out hit songs, it seems like Dkane was also up to something, and it was stealing Lolcow's girl. Dkane and Cash Out actually had a very flirtatious relationship before the actual dating part. However, unfortunately, Dkane was already dating another girl called Stella at the time. Honestly, this guy's relationships are quite hard to keep track of. But anyways, Dkane basically told Stella that Cash Out was like a sister to him. Yikes.
My little sister, right?
Oh, your sister. I'm just saying, like,
Stella, don't do that.
Girl, you know I'm a crash out for my man.
I'm a crash out without the man.
I'm a crash out with the man and without the man and between the man and for the man.
I'm not scared of you.
As you can see, Stella was quick to sniff that something was not right at all. And sure enough, Stella was soon out of the picture when Cash Out became Dkane's new baby mama. The way it all started, it actually was quite hilarious because Lolcow, Cash Out, Stella, and Dkane used to do these live streams together. But when Lolcow and Stella were not there, Dkane and Cash Out would start flirting.
Finish each other's sentences now. That's so cute.
Yeah, and you gonna finish.
Oh no, you're gonna finish.
When Lolcow found out about this, let's just say he was not happy. However, Cash Out was quick to reassure him. She told Lolcow that it was nothing like this. She was for him and him only.
So what's up with you? Like, you emo now, like, or what? Like, I see you're into little Edgars now. Like, you and Dkane got something going on.
No, I'm just for you.
At the same time, she was saying entirely something else to Dkane.
Lolcow don't mess with me because he says I'm fake if I go to see you.
But it all became very clear when Cash Out and Dkane started dating that she was lying to Lolcow. And what's surprising is that Lolcow continued to stream with Dkane, even though he was very, very salty about their relationship. To make himself feel better, he mocked their relationship and even went as far as bringing Dkane's ex-girlfriend Viv to the live stream.
You're talking crazy and like you got
Who? Wait, what? Who? Wait, who?
Yeah, she followed me too.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
What you talking about?
Who?
Oh my God, sorry.
Wait. Who? Who?
Who? Who?
Who?
Who?
Who?
Say who if you like men.
Who?
To be honest, Lolcow might just be the real dangerous guy here. He was so pissed about Dkane stealing Cash Out that he linked up with not one but two of Dkane's exes, planning to dress up as Playboy bunnies together.
Costume party, me and them too.
I need to send you my number later.
Okay, we should be like Playboy bunnies. Like matching Playboy bunnies.
Oh, that I could put on the elephant chair.
It's gonna be so epic, like both of Dkane's exes together with Lolcow.
And soon enough, Lolcow got his revenge when Cash Out and her Dkane broke up.
It was cool. We had linked up. We had went to go eat. Mind you, I was on live the whole time. We had went to go eat. We had went to this room just to go live because I don't live where I work. I live our way. So we had got the room, went live, and then I got in the car and went, I was on live the whole time. He thinks I got choo-choo.
So basically, the trigger for the breakup was a live stream between Lolcow, Dkane, and Cash Out, where Lolcow revealed something that he, well, did to Cash Out.
Tell me you wanted me to eat your grrr.
What?
While you were drunk? Should I unblock you? What? Should I unblock you? Oh, so you want me to post this so your little boyfriend can see?
I'm about to bug up on the live.
Yeah, you better buzz up, yeah?
And even though Cash Out denied it, it appears to be the main reason behind their breakup. Anyway, Lolcow got his revenge and he was not going to shut up anytime soon about it. So milk this drama enough to get back at Dkane.
The memories are coming back. Hey, look at that. Isn't that your homie too? Bro, don't cry, bro. Isn't that your homie? Isn't that your Chick-fil-A? Hey, isn't that your Chick-fil-A?
Y'all know what's funny?
I swear, if you put that video of me crying, bro, it's whack already. Nobody wants to see that. But look. Is that your homie? Damn, bro, your homie was backstabbing.
Y'all know what's funny is I have a whole video of me giving her the golden shower.
No, you don't.
He appeared on a live with Dkane, showing him all the old TikTok videos of him and Cash Out asking him if this is your girlfriend. But this was not it, because he started going on lives with Cash Out herself.
We're just better off, like, apart.
You guys are better off alone.
Yeah, like.
That's true, because you don't have no money. Both of you guys are broke. You guys are both clowns.
Oh, bro, what? All like, cause I said we better off just, like, separated.
I think you guys are, like, better off alone and stuff.
Who don't
Because you guys are both broke.
Who?
You guys don't make no money.
Who?
Who asked you?
Okay, that's what I'm trying to see.
Yeah, so get your money right and then get your priorities right.
Baby.
Like a week?
Like 2 weeks.
You must have been boring, huh?
It was kind of boring. Thank you for the Tom's hug, $. Thank you. It was cool at first, but then it got weird. It was too controlling. He got too controlling, and I didn't like that.
You knew what you was getting yourself into.
I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
Just based off what all the other girls that been with him said, you should have known. And myself, I told you myself a lot of times.
But I didn't think so because I'm not his girlfriend. I didn't think he was going to move like that.
And he did, right? So you found out the hard way after I told you.
I know, but I didn't think.
You what you doing? Come on.
Stop though.
Hey, you seen the movie The Nun?
Yeah.
And if that's not enough, Viv and Cash Out also linked up and did a live stream together. In our opinion, it is just downright brutal. We mean, what could be worse than two of your exes together making fun of you?
So I was just like, yeah, nah, I don't give a fuck, like, about TikTok. I don't care about none of this. Like, this is not really me. Like, I'm not gonna do this for views. Like, I'm not gonna help you.
And yes, bro, and he would tell me, like, to argue with people on live for views, and I was with him and stuff, and I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not gonna go back and forth. They talking about I was in love, bro. Do y'all know this is the internet, right?
Do I not know what acting is? Me and Cash deserve an acting award.
Literally, bro, like, I don't know how to put it.
How tall are you?
I'm like 5'8". I'm tall. I'm tall.
How did you not laugh, bro?
I don't know, bro. I just don't.
You go to the restroom, low-key, and you just, like, looked and giggled real quick and then went back out.
I giggled. Bro, I was just like, oh, okay.
He'll probably be hugging you like I bet your ass was like, get the fuck out of here.
He said that's my son. I'm screaming, bro.
Oh my god, no. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah, I was like, okay, bro, but he can't handle his
liquor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's a big no right there. Bro's like,
bro, I was like, I'm never like giving him not again. It was bad. He was throwing up all over the place, bro, and I had to clean it up.
Yeah.
I left it there.
Guys, why would I be hurt if I've been the best I've ever been in my whole life?
Anyways, this appeared to be the end of their relationship love triangle saga. Do you see what we were talking about when we said that his relationships are all over the place? It's just extremely petty and, to be honest, quite literally a joke. Everything about Dkane's persona, his way of speaking, his relationships, and his exaggerated gangster claims has become nothing more than a massive joke to his audience. He set out with the intention of crafting an image that would make people fear and respect him, aiming to be seen as some sort of tough, untouchable figure. But instead he achieved the exact opposite. From his nonsensical lies to his constant childish antics, Dkane has turned himself into a walking punchline. Whether it's his cringe-worthy attempts to act intimidating, or his over-the-top stories about his so-called criminal past, the audience can't help but laugh at the absurdity of it all. Rather than building a reputation as a feared figure, he's solidified himself as a clown whose own lies expose him at every turn.
Am I finished school?
Did you finish school?
Do I want to school?
Did you finish school?
Hold hold on. Did I finish ski? Oh, for favorite Leon.
In conclusion, Dkane's rise and fall on the internet is a testament to the dangers of living a fabricated life online. From his ridiculous gangster persona to his troubling relationships and downright disturbing accusations, he's consistently proven to be his own worst enemy. The lies, the manipulation, and the childish attempts at damage control have turned him into a cautionary tale rather than the feared figure he wanted to portray. What's perhaps most frustrating is his blatant refusal to take accountability for his actions, constantly deflecting blame while continuing to spiral deeper into his delusions. Instead of facing the reality of his choices, Dkane has chosen to double down on his falsehoods, leaving a trail of chaos and hurt behind him. For someone so desperate for attention, he's certainly achieved it, but for all the wrong reasons. His story serves as a reminder of the consequences of unchecked behavior on social media and the importance of integrity both online and offline. At this point, Dkane isn't the intimidating figure he aspired to be. He's a tragic example of how far someone will go for clout, even at the expense of their reputation and relationships.